Hi there, this is Mike from Two Pros and Their Blogs. Today I'm going to take you through a rather unique process. We're going to be taking a currently popular Edmonton food blogger that goes by the name Bacon Hound. We're going to take his website, which is currently running on WordPress.com, and get it up and running on his own domain, running on a hosted version of WordPress. So that's basically what that means, is WordPress that you download and install on your own host as opposed to going to WordPress.com to manage. So to get things started for today, the first thing you need to do is you're going to want to be going to WordPress.org. The website is www.wordpress.org. Should look like this. You'll see a download WordPress button. I'm going to click on that, followed by download WordPress again. That's going to start downloading the file for you. Once that's complete, you should have a zip file in your folder here. To extract that, you simply click with your right mouse button, choose Extract All, and hit extract again. What that'll do is that'll create a folder like the one I have here, and this will be the contents of that folder. Now once you've got this piece done, you're going to need to make sure that you've got an FTP client. Now don't panic if you're not sure what that is. An FTP client is basically a tool that you use to upload WordPress to your host. I'll get into where you need to go to get that in a moment, but first and foremost, in order to be able to follow any of these steps, you want to make sure that you've got a hosting package that you've previously purchased. If you don't have a hosting package yet, you can find on our website a tutorial on how to choose a web hosting company for your website, a tutorial on how to buy a domain, and then once you've got those two, you'll be ready to rock and roll. So now that you've got WordPress downloaded, you're going to need to download FileZilla, which is an FTP client that works on both Windows and Mac operating systems. You can just do a quick Google search for FileZilla. It should come up momentarily. This is the link here. And you just need to click on Download FileZilla Client. Now I'm not going to walk you through the process of installing this, but it's fairly straightforward. You download it, double click to install, and follow the prompts, which is basically a next, finish until you're done. Once you've got the client downloaded, these next steps I'm going to explain to you. You need to get a hold of your hosting company, give a call to their tech support, and they should be able to walk you through the process of uploading your files to your new hosting client. So once you have your credentials from your hosting company, again, give them a call on their tech support line. They can usually walk you through this next process, and they may even be able to do it for you. So you'll need to log on to your website using FTP. Once you're there, you should have a blank directory where you will upload all of your WordPress files. So you're just going to highlight everything, click with your right mouse button and choose Upload. And that's going to start transferring WordPress to your hosting provider. Once the transfer is complete, the next stage is going to be going through the setup process of WordPress. Okay, now that all the files have been uploaded to your hosting provider, you should see everything listed on this right pane. This is your remote site. So this is your public HTML directory or your www directory. Once all the files are there, it's time to start the installation process. So we're going to switch over to Firefox here. Now it's time to start the install of WordPress. So to do that, first you need to make sure you've got a database set up and ready to go. Setting it up can be a bit complicated, so I would recommend just giving a call to your hosting provider's tech support. Tell them you need a MySQL database set up and ask them to give you the database name, the username, and the password that you need for it. And I'll type this out in the post as well for those of you who need to make sure you've got the right information about what to ask your hosting provider. So you can just give them a quick call and they should be able to set that up within about a minute or two. So what you can do is when you get to that stage in this video, just hit pause, talk to them. When you've got the credentials, hit resume, and then continue to follow the steps. So to start the process, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your website address in your browser that you've just uploaded WordPress to. And what you should see is the message that we see on the screen here. And that is that we need to create a configuration file to get WordPress set up and rolling. So to begin that process, you go ahead and click on the Create a Configuration File button. And you should see this next screen. As you can see, it's telling you you're going to need a database name, username, password, and host, as well as a table prefix. So those are the particular items you want to call your hosting provider for. What you can do is give them a call, write these down on a piece of paper, and then click the Let's Go button when you're ready to get started. And here is the area where you're going to fill that in. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in this information and skip to the next screen. For security purposes, I'm not going to show what I'm filling in here, so I'll just skip past that part in the video. Once you've filled in your database credentials and clicked Next, you should be shown a screen similar to this one. Here you're going to want to enter in the name of your website, the username and password you're going to use to log into the website to post your blog posts, and then your email address. Once you've got these filled out, you're going to click the Install WordPress button. So go ahead and fill this out now. Once you've completed entering in that information, you click on the button. You should be shown a success screen similar to this one. And that is pretty much how you install WordPress and get it up and running. In my next video, I'll show you the process of migrating your website from WordPress.com to this new site that we've got up and running on WordPress on your own domain. So pay attention to twoprosandtheirblogs.com. Watch for the next video in the series. And if you have any questions, please leave your comments below, or sign up for our newsletter to make sure you get informed of the latest content as we publish it. Thanks very much.